Imagine a garden, vibrant, full of life, with colors bursting from every corner. But here's the thing, a garden doesn't bloom non-stop. Sometimes the soil needs to rest, to settle and gather strength before new flowers can grow. Relationships are just like that garden. You can't rush a man to step up or care deeply by chasing or pushing. You need to prepare the soil, nurture your own energy, and create the space for love to flourish naturally. When you do this right, the blooms don't just appear. They explode with beauty and lasting strength. Today, we're diving into the secrets of how to inspire a man to truly care for your heart. How to have him step up and chase you in ways that will surprise and delight you. This isn't about manipulation or playing games. It's about tapping into timeless wisdom and practical truths that transform your relationships. We'll draw from the calm strength of Stoicism, the deep insights of Carl Jung, the harmony Plato saw in love, and the courageous becoming Simone de Beauvoir championed. All these ideas come together to empower you to be magnetic, confident, and authentically feminine in a way that invites devotion without desperation. Before we get into the heart of this, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Why? Because here on MSP, we cut through the noise with real, heart-centered advice that helps you grow your love life with ease and joy. Plus, you'll be the first to get all the new videos where we unlock the mysteries of connection and attraction, all while keeping it fun and down to earth. Here's a little fun task for you right now. Think about your relationship garden. What flowers do you want to grow? Write in the comments a short affirmation for yourself like magnetic and free or love grows here. Show your intention to the universe, to yourself, and yes, maybe even to him. There's power in putting your hopes and energy out into the world. Get ready, because what's coming next will change how you think about love, leadership, and how the right kind of feminine energy invites a man to step up naturally. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Let's plant the seeds and watch your relationship bloom like never before. Number 1. The power of polarity, masculine and feminine energy. Picture a dance floor, the lights dim, the music starts, and two dancers step in. One leads, guiding the rhythm and steps. The other follows, flowing with grace and responding to the lead. This dance isn't just a metaphor for ballroom, it's the heartbeat of every relationship. At the core of this dance is polarity, masculine energy, which leads, and feminine energy, which receives. When both energies are in balance, the dance is effortless, full of harmony and connection. But when both try to lead or both try to follow, the dance stumbles and connection breaks. Masculine energy is the part that takes initiative, plans, and protects. It's about action and direction. Feminine energy, on the other hand, is about openness, receptivity, and allowing. Think of masculine energy as the captain steering the ship, while feminine energy is the wind filling the sails. Without the captain, the ship drifts. Without the wind, the captain goes nowhere. Each energy has its place, and when honored, they fuel one another beautifully. Carl Jung spoke deeply about this balance through his concept of anima and animus, the inner feminine and masculine parts within us all. He said that a healthy person integrates both energies, allowing harmony inside and out. When a woman steps too much into the masculine, doing all the planning, organizing, decision-making, she's like a dancer trying to lead both roles. The man, sensing this, naturally steps back because there's no space left for his masculine to shine. This isn't him withdrawing because he doesn't care. It's a natural response to the imbalance. Real life is full of stories like this. A woman arranges every date, every plan, every detail, hoping to spark his interest. But the man pulls away, confused and unneeded, like a musician left without an instrument. The truth is, to inspire a man to step up and care deeply, you have to invite him to lead, to take his place as the masculine energy, while you embrace your feminine power by letting go of control. This isn't weakness, it's magnetic strength. When you release the urge to control, you open a space for him to rise, to lead with confidence and care. This is the dance of love and attraction, timeless and powerful. So today, say this with me: I embrace my femininity. Feel it, own it, and get ready to watch the dance unfold. Next, we'll explore why taking the lead yourself might actually be pushing him away. Stick around. This is where it gets really interesting. Number 2. Why taking the lead blocks him. Imagine a ship sailing the ocean with 2 captains at the helm, both trying to steer in different directions. The result? Chaos. The ship lurches left, then right, and progress stalls. This is what happens when both partners try to lead in a relationship, especially when a woman takes on the planning and organizing roles that naturally belong to masculine energy. Planning dates, scheduling events, making big decisions. These are the captain's tasks, the masculine domain. When a woman steps into this role too much, the man can't find his place to lead, and the connection stalls. It's a common scene, a woman juggling all the details alone, booking dinners, organizing weekend plans, even deciding when and where to meet. She does this to keep things moving, to fill a void she feels from his lack of initiative. But instead of feeling empowered, she often ends up lonely, carrying the weight of the relationship on her shoulders. Meanwhile, the man senses he's being sidelined, like a passenger on a ship rather than its captain. This doesn't mean he doesn't care, it's just his natural response to the imbalance. If the man's role is taken, his motivation to step up fades because the space for his masculine energy shrinks. Plato once said, "The beginning is the most important part of the work." This wisdom fits perfectly here because the way a relationship starts and the roles you allow each other to play sets the tone for everything that follows. If you start by leading everything yourself, you block his chance to grow into his role as a caring, decisive partner. But if you give him room to captain the ship, even in small ways, he can build confidence and show up for you deeply. Here's a fun but powerful tip. Step back to let him step forward. It might feel scary to release control, but it's the secret to igniting his initiative. Imagine yourself as the co-captain, trusting him to steer while you support the journey. When you do, you create space for true partnership, where both energies flow naturally and love grows stronger. So today, remind yourself, I create space. Say it, believe it, and watch how stepping back brings him closer. Up next, we'll dive into the art of receiving, how opening your heart invites him to care deeply. Stay tuned. Number 3, the art of receiving, how to let him care for you. Receiving is one of the most powerful expressions of feminine energy. It might sound simple, but it's often overlooked. Giving is the masculine force, the action, the doing, while receiving is the gentle art of opening your heart and accepting what's offered. Imagine receiving love like opening a door. If that door is shut tight, no matter how much someone knocks or calls, they can't enter. But when you open it wide, you invite connection, care, and warmth inside. Here's a real-life example. Think about a time when a man complimented you or offered help, maybe planned a date or surprised you with a small gift. How did you respond? If you brushed it off or minimized it, he might have felt his effort wasn't seen or valued. But when a woman truly receives, with a smile, gratitude, and openness, she lights up the room and energizes him to give more. It's like watering a plant. The more you appreciate the sunlight, the stronger the roots grow. Philosopher Simone de Beauvoir spoke about becoming, the process of evolving and growing through openness and vulnerability. She believed that by allowing ourselves to be vulnerable, by receiving without fear, we grow into fuller, more authentic versions of ourselves. This applies beautifully to relationships. When you open your heart to receive care, affection, and attention, you're not being weak. You're inviting deeper love and connection. So, the real power here is to lean into your feminine energy and practice the art of receiving. Open your heart, accept kindness, say thank you, and let him feel that his efforts matter. This simple act can transform the energy between you, creating a space where he feels inspired to care for you deeply and consistently. Today, your affirmation is, I welcome love. Say it loud, feel it deeply, and watch how opening your heart invites more care into your life. Next, we'll explore how to share your feelings gently and clearly so he can hear and respond with love. Stay with me. You're doing amazing. Number 4. Communicating feelings without blame. Communication is the bridge that connects hearts, but how we send our messages can make all the difference. Imagine your words like radio signals. When the signal is clear and steady, the receiver picks it up perfectly. But if it's noisy, full of static or interference, the message gets lost or misunderstood. Expressing your needs and fears gently, using I feel statements, is like tuning your radio to the clearest frequency. It helps your partner truly hear you without feeling attacked or blamed. For example, saying, I feel anxious when plans aren't clear, opens a window to your emotions and invites understanding. It shares your experience without pointing fingers. On the other hand, saying, you never plan anything, sounds like static, harsh and accusatory, making him shut down or defend himself. The difference may seem small, but it creates a huge shift in how your message lands. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens, but how you react that matters. This wisdom is gold in relationships. You can't always control what your partner does or doesn't do, but you can control how you express yourself and respond. By tuning into your feelings and sharing them with care, you create space for compassion and connection rather than conflict. Here's a real-life example. A woman felt frustrated because her partner didn't make weekend plans. Instead of accusing him, she said, I feel a little lost when we don't have plans. I get anxious not knowing what to expect. This simple shift softened the conversation, helped him understand her feelings, and inspired him to step up with thoughtful plans. The communication became a dance, not a battle. Here's a fun tip. Practice vulnerability as your superpower. Being open about your feelings isn't weakness, it's courage. Like a superhero revealing their true identity, vulnerability builds trust and intimacy. Try sharing a small feeling today using I feel and notice how it changes the energy between you. Your affirmation for today: I speak with love. Say it, feel it, and let your words be the bridge to deeper understanding. Coming up next, we'll talk about how to encourage his leadership and let him step up confidently. Stay tuned. This is where things get exciting. Number 5. Encouraging his initiative, letting him lead with confidence. Think of a man like a hero on a quest. He wants to be the one who steps up, solves problems, and makes you happy. It's not about control or showing off. It's about feeling valuable and needed. When a man leads in the relationship, whether that's planning a date, making a decision, or simply opening the door, he taps into his sense of purpose. It lights a fire inside him, motivating him to keep giving and caring deeply. Men feel their best when they see their efforts appreciated. Imagine fueling a car. The more you fill the tank with gratitude and encouragement, the farther he's willing to go for you. Real life shows us this clearly. A simple, "Thank you for planning that night. It really made me feel special," can inspire him more than you might expect. Appreciation isn't just polite, it's powerful. It tells him that his leadership matters and that his care is making a difference. Lao Tzu, the wise ancient philosopher, said, "A leader is best when people barely know he exists." This means the strongest leaders lead with quiet confidence. They guide without dominating, support without overpowering. When a man feels trusted and respected as a leader, he naturally steps up more often and with more heart. So here's the key: celebrate his efforts, no matter how small. Whether he remembers your favorite drink or plans a weekend getaway, acknowledging it encourages him to keep showing up. This celebration isn't about perfection. It's about recognizing the effort and intent behind his actions. Your affirmation for today: I fuel his fire. Say it, believe it, and watch how your appreciation turns his motivation into steady devotion. Next, we'll explore what to do if he's not stepping up, and how to protect your own heart without losing your power. Stick with me. This is the truth every woman needs to hear. Number 6. What to do when he doesn't step up. Imagine you're a beautiful garden. You deserve rich, fertile soil, plenty of sunlight and gentle rain, everything needed to grow strong and vibrant. But what happens if you're planted in rocky, dry ground, where nothing can truly thrive? No matter how much you water or tend to the soil, the garden struggles. That's what it's like when a man consistently doesn't step up in a relationship. You can't grow your love in poor soil, no matter how much effort you pour in. Sometimes, the healthiest thing you can do is step back, pull your roots from that rocky ground, and find a place where you can truly flourish. Setting healthy boundaries means recognizing your worth and knowing when to say, "This isn't enough for me." If he's not leading or caring consistently, it's okay to take space for yourself. You're not giving up. You're protecting your heart. It's like letting go of a weak branch so the strong ones can grow. Real life shows us many women who stayed too long in relationships where care was missing, only to feel drained and unseen. But when they chose to move on, to open themselves to better opportunities, they found partners who valued and cherished them deeply. This isn't about settling for less. It's about honoring your true worth and waiting for genuine care. Carl Jung's idea of individuation, the journey to becoming whole, is powerful here. He taught that you don't lose yourself in a relationship. Instead, you grow into your fullest self. When you set boundaries, you're not closing off love. You're making room for a love that respects and supports your growth. So, value yourself enough to wait for real, consistent care. Don't settle for crumbs when you deserve a feast. Your heart is precious, and the right man will see that and rise to the occasion. Your affirmation today: I deserve real care. Say it with confidence, hold it close, and let it remind you that the best love comes to those who honor themselves first. Up next, we'll explore how to build a relationship full of mutual pleasure and respect. Stay with me. You're on the path to something amazing. Number 7. Building a relationship of mutual pleasure and respect. Imagine a duet, a beautiful song sung by two voices, each bringing their unique tone and rhythm. Neither dominates or drowns out the other. Instead, they listen, respond, and create harmony together. This is what a healthy relationship looks like. Leadership isn't about control or power. It's about caring deeply and making both people feel happy and valued. When both partners play their parts well, the music flows effortlessly and the connection grows richer. Leadership in a relationship means stepping up to care, support, and guide, but always with respect for the other's feelings and boundaries. It's not a solo performance, it's a collaboration. Think about couples you know who balance their desires with respect for each other's needs. Maybe he plans a surprise date, but she also speaks up about what feels comfortable or exciting for her. They listen and adjust, weaving their wants and boundaries into a shared rhythm. Plato spoke about love as harmony, a continuous growth where both people become better through their connection. He believed true love isn't static, but a dance of growth, learning, and mutual respect. This means leadership isn't about one person ruling, but about both nurturing the relationship with care and attention. In practice, this looks like celebrating each other's efforts, sharing honestly, and supporting one another's dreams. It's about co-creating joy and respect, not competing for control. When both people feel safe and valued, the relationship blossoms into a partnership full of love and laughter. Your motivation today: embrace the duet. Work with your partner to create a joyful, balanced relationship where both voices are heard and cherished. This kind of connection isn't just a dream, it's a choice you make every day. Your affirmation: we create harmony. Say it, feel it, and carry it with you. Next up, we'll talk about tuning your own energy to attract the love you deserve. Stay tuned. You're building something truly beautiful. Number 8. Your next step: grow your feminine polarity and attract devoted love. Think of yourself as a powerful magnet. Like any magnet, you attract what matches your energy. If your energy is scattered or mixed, the things you attract might be unclear or unfulfilling. But when you tune your energy, your feminine polarity, you set the perfect frequency to draw in the love and care you truly deserve. It's like adjusting a radio dial until you catch the clearest, strongest signal. This is your next step. Reflect on your energy balance, what you're giving, and what you're open to receiving. Ask yourself, are you fully embracing your feminine energy, the power of receiving, softness, and openness? Or are you stuck trying to do everything yourself, stepping into the masculine role too much? When you align your energy with your true self, you invite a man who matches that energy, a man who chases, cares, and cherishes you deeply. To help you on this journey, I invite you to take our free Feminine Polarity quiz. It's a quick, insightful way to discover where your energy is right now and how to fine-tune it for deeper connection and attraction. Just visit femininepolarity.com or click the link in the description below. It's the first step to becoming the woman who naturally draws devoted love. Remember, you are worth a love that not only chases, but values you, respects you, and makes you feel safe and radiant. Don't settle for less than that. When you embrace your feminine polarity fully, you don't just attract any love, you attract the right love. Here's a fun, powerful closing thought. Be the queen of your own heart and watch the king rise. Own your power, your grace, and your light. When you do, love won't just find you, it will run to you. So get ready to step into your power and magnetize the kind of love you've always dreamed of. The journey starts here, and I'm so glad you're taking it with me.